Welcome to Sponsored by Nobody. This week sponsored by Pets. They are honestly the best. It is March 2024 and we are playing Mistborn, Rebels Without a Cause, episode 18. I am Ian as the narrator and we have explained why.
I am Caitlin as Mildred.
I am M as Windslorp.
Awesome. So, what did we do last session, team?
We had a tea party. A lovely tea party.
Yeah, I beat a little kid up. Kind of.
Yep.
I got beaten up pretty bad. But
you
I
had
threatened
a
his life.
raccoon help.
So. Yeah, true. I threatened his life, so like I emotionally and beat him up.
Yeah.
You came out of it looking pretty beat up, but like you didn't lose.
That's true. You also Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I got him to get absolutely butchered by his mom. So.
That's right.
That's what we're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah,
good parental beating.
He's getting donked. Yeah, he's getting donked right in the head.
Oof. Yeah. That's
and we also. They probably now assume that you're a pewter burner. I think was the assumption that they would have after that.
Yes.
So,
which is definitely
misinformation.
Yeah. No, that's some pretty. You guys stirred the pot really well there.
Like stirring pot.
I love misinforming people.
Little old ladies are very good at stirring pots. You know, we don't get out much. What else have we got to do with our time?
That's true. That's very true.
Right? Children are good at it unintentionally.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So that leads us into you guys were, you finished your tea party, had a few days, and then the next big event of the season was the party at House Erbane. If you remember correctly, House Erbane is the banking and trade moderation house.
Yes.
Yeah. So they were hosting a party, and rumor has it that they were going to host a fairly elaborate and big party because, again, being the house of banking, they tend to be decently well off. So yeah, you guys show up to House Erbane. There's not a ton of guards visible at this party. Like you would expect more, but there are guards, like don't get me wrong.
Right.
But there aren't as many as you would expect. You're welcomed by, their stewards and stewardesses, and they lead you into the grand hall. It's to say it's extravagant would be an insult to the it's so beyond extravagant. I don't know how to describe. Like they have spent every penny they have. You can assume. Like there's no way. Like you can see every house, every high noble here, every low noble, everyone in attendance. Their jaws on the floor.
My brain is going full hedonism bot.
Yeah. Like they have food. They've decorated. They have musicians playing. They have jugglers and sleight of hand magicians and different it is over the top. Absolutely just obscene.
Does that explain the lack of guards, or does that make that even more questionable?
You know what? Give me a wits check.
Okay, wits. Can I use my old lady stats to have more knowledge about that sort of thing?
Yeah, you can use your good memory.
Okay.
Good memory would help
So-
maybe for some things.
6.
Yeah.
Unobservant, right?
Yeah, sure. Observant. Sure.
So
That's
are you
7.
giving me 7? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you the 7.
Nice. 7, 6.
Double 4s?
Yeah.
Honestly, looking around, like, it could be a combination of they spent all their money. Like, it is a little weird that they don't have that many guards. Like, they definitely spent more money on the party than they did on guards. Like, normally you have guards for the party, but they spent just money on the party. So it's a little strange. It's maybe not crazy wild to not bump up security for a party, but when there's a bit of a
is it less than they would? Sorry, is it less than they would normally have then, like on a day-to-day, or is it just less than they would have had for a party?
Not necessarily less than they would have had day-to-day.
Okay,
maybe
so it just
maybe
looks
a little like it looks sparse. Like you don't know exactly how many they would have day-to-day.
Yeah,
but it definitely looks sparse compared to most parties, and you can assume that their day-to-day guards would be more than some places because they're banking and they mint all the coins and stuff here,
right? And it doesn't appear that they've got like fancier like extra security other than the guards, or is the guard no?
The guards seem to be all that there is for security,
and they're not like fancy ones. This is just regular, not as many.
they seem standard. Yeah, it looks like
it's not a trap is what I'm getting at.
No, it's not a trap. It definitely seems like most noble houses will add a handful extra guards,
right? When there's all the extra people, yeah.
And then like especially right now with like all that's going on. However, the Lord Ruler did just say that the rebellion is quote unquote over, and I've defeated their leader. So maybe this is House Erbane being like, see, we don't even need guards because the Lord Ruler says we're safe. Maybe that's what they're doing.
Or maybe they just blew it all on jugglers.
Yeah, honestly, like there's like 7 jugglers wandering around. That's too many jugglers. You can't juggle.
We have jugglers.
It's absolutely too many jugglers.
Like I'm all for jugglers at a party, but like 7, that's a lot. That's excessive.
Okay.
Yeah. They have like, as I say, they have a band in the Great Hall. They have a band in like one of the reading nooks. They have like it is obscene.
Where am I supposed to hide and read now?
Yeah, no,
it's a book in my knitting bag.
Yeah, no, the party is like crazy. You guys can mingle a little bit, like say pleasantries and hellos to everyone. The herald announces that the head of the house and the lady of the house are coming down. Like they're going to make a grand entrance, which is also something that isn't normally done. But I guess they're
just being showy.
They're just being showy, and they are wearing the lady is wearing the most recent trend fashion style and outfitted with gold and silver threads, and just which is exceptionally weird because most people don't wear metal.
Oh right. Oh yeah. That's dumb, right?
Yeah. No,
that's
she's
crazy.
It's wild. Even the head of the house, he's in a very nice suit, and again, it's decorated with people are gasping all over.
And yeah, she's wearing a full-on metal dress. Could somebody not just
Well, it's metal
like
threads.
anaconda her with it.
It's metal threads, so like I don't know if anyone could kill her with it, but they could definitely injure her with it.
I mean, you could like garrote her, right?
Yeah, metal threads tend to be not that.
I guess they break pretty easily, don't they?
They break pretty easily as well. But like you could definitely injure her with it. It's not a
and it's gold and silver.
Yeah.
What do those ones do again?
If you ingest them, I don't think
you just take a bite out of her dress.
Yeah. I don't think silver does anything. Gold shows you visions of possible pasts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just glitzy, less.
Yeah.
Okay. Stupid, but it's not like she's wearing an arsenal.
No.
Okay. But like, wow.
Yeah. The party is crazy.
Are we, if it wasn't for the lack of guards, are we getting the impression that maybe they got the ATM contract and that's why they're so crazy?
Honestly, yeah. That is a high...
the lack of guards.
Even with the lack of guards, it could just be a show of strength. It could just be like dick swinging around. Like,
or they're trying to convince everybody.
Care.
Are they compensating for something?
Yeah.
Or do they actually have a
little dick
big?
Swinging around?
How big is this dick, Ian?
Let me go into full detail here.
Describe it for me.
We're taking a sharp pivot into deep audio-visual erotica.
I didn't know it was this kind of podcast.
Yeah. We're switching genres hard right at the beginning of this episode.
Hard. That's your word choice.
Yeah,
perfect.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan experience.
Oh no! Even the frogs are gay.
Oh no! Isn't that the other one?
I don't know.
That's Alex Jones.
That's Alex Jones. I get.
I don't know.
He was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Well, they're both just nuts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, throbbing dicks flailing in the air of indeterminable size.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we see Lady Erikell anywhere?
Yes, she is at the party. She is dumbfounded, as all the guests are. She's trying to hold it together. But yeah, their party. Oh God.
Does theirs come right after this?
Yeah, theirs comes right after this, I think. Yeah, they hadn't had their party yet. So
I want to talk to her.
Yeah, you're welcome to go over there. She's with a few other like ladies of the court sort of thing.
Okay.
And they're just chatting a little bit and
you saunter over. It's like, oh, Lady Erikell, dear Juliana, so lovely to see you again so soon.
Oh, lovely to see you too. It's always nice to see you.
How's Ladrian?
Oh, he's doing wonderful.
I'm so glad to hear that. I know he was feeling a little down when he left our place.
Oh, children, you know how they are. One day they're down and the next day they're up. It's just they bounce back so quickly. And she like shoots a small glance at Windslorp and then kind of goes back to just smiling.
Oh, this is quite a party, isn't it?
She looks around. She's like, she tries to feign like nonchalant. She's like, I didn't think it was that extravagant. Like everyone's saying it's so over the top, and like some of the other ladies go, yeah, it's not that like that much.
Oh, did you not notice Lady Erbane's dress?
Oh yeah,
I thought you would have.
It's a little gauche, kind of, right? Like it's, but she does well to pull it off. Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad that you told me that you were having a second party at the end of the season. That way you'll have time to plan something even more wonderful than this.
Roll? That's gonna be a that's gonna be a influence roll.
Oh no.
As you try and influence, because you're actively trying to attack her reputation here.
Well,
yeah. Now you have the truth on your side.
Okay.
So I'll give you a bonus dice for like, yes, she did say this, and yes, it happened. And I'll give you another bonus dice because
Can't
like,
it be a charm? Can't it be charm?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can try and
way
charm.
better than my influence.
Well, wait, no.
No, oh come on.
I'm trying to.
What about reputation?
Reputation is your like health. It's not an actual.
No, health is health.
No. Reputation is your like reputational health.
Oh,
like if your reputation health goes to 0, you get beheaded by the Lord Ruler.
Oh, great. Well, fine then.
Like that's the stat that you're actively attacking. Oh no, we lost them. I'm gonna stop. And we're back. Mildred, you just commented.
I'm gathering dice.
Yeah, you're gathering dice. Sorry, Windslorp, what are you doing as Mildred makes this like devastating comment?
I walk up beside Mildred and smugly look up towards her, and then I cock my head over and I say, "Oh, so you have a failure of a son and you can't have a second party?"
Oh.
Now, Windslorp, dear, let's not be rude. She hasn't said if she can't have it yet. I fully expect an astounding party. She said she would. She's a lady of her word.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You can get an extra dice for that assist there, Mildred.
And does it get anything extra because Lady Erikell was all freaked by last time learning about Windslorp's family history stuff, right?
No.
Oh, come on.
No, you're getting a bonus dice. You're getting. I mean, I'm giving you.
I've got like 3 bonus dice now.
3 bonus dice now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That brings me to 5. Solid. That's not nothing.
That's pretty solid. You are attacking her reputation pretty harsh.
My very small reputation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't need to rub it in.
Again, this is a dick swinging party. Double twos.
It's not nothing.
That means I roll for her, and let's see what she gets.
Come on, big money.
Ooh. All right. She beats ya.
Yeah, great.
So there's gonna be some back and forth. Although you had double ones, she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
There will be some back and forth. Okay. She looks at you and she goes, "Oh, Mildred, darling, she kind of like a little bit of like sadness and almost like a tear falls from her. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, dearie. I know we had tea the other day, and Windslorp, son, you need to be nicer to Mildred. You can't. These violent and rude outbursts are not doing well for her. I don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry." And the other ladies in waiting just kind of look like they look at you like you're a senile old lady who has no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought that was coming.
Yeah.
So I called her poor. She called me old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, okay, my willpower.
Yeah.
Does that come into play here? in proving that I'm not senile?
No, this is going to take... So you're going to take a point of damage on your reputation from that.
Oh, great. Okay.
So your reputation goes down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, 1 point of damage, not 5. There we go. Well, I was doing it like you had taken 1 point.
Yeah, no, I knew what you were doing. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to take 1 point of damage on your reputation. So, yeah, your reputation is hurt a little bit here, but you can try and fight back, and like you can use charm or something. You can use wits. You can.
But the willpower stat, isn't that like? Does that not have relevance?
Okay, so health is physical health, reputation is your reputational health. And then willpower is your mental health. Yeah,
so wouldn't me having a killer willpower stat make it really hard for her to prove that I'm dumb?
This is where you would roll wits to like try and plead your case, kind of thing. Like that would be
okay. I see. Yeah, so if my willpower was reduced, then it would just be true that I was dumb.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I'm very much not senile, but that doesn't.
No, but that doesn't matter because the current court sees you as senile. Well. Yeah. So as I say, this is where you pull out like, oh no, we had this tea, like this tea on this day. Like you try and be like, honey.
Okay. So she just. What did she say again? Can you?
Yeah, she goes. She looks at you and says, "Oh, dearie, that's. I think you misunderstood what I was saying. I was saying that it's too bad that the parties have to end, and I wish we could have more, but nobody does 2 parties." And then she turned to Windslorp and kind of said, like, Windslorp, you can't have these rude outbursts. It's hurting poor Mildred, and like, if you keep doing this, poor Mildred won't be able to make it to any more parties. She tore you and
now, Juliana,
a new one.
Dear, you leave Windslorp out of this. Are these lights getting a little too hot for you? Is your memory... I know you've been having trouble with your son lately. That is no excuse to take it out on my ward. Was the tea a problem? Was it the food I served? I knew I shouldn't have served those biscuits. They were too rich for you. Are you getting confused, my dear? Is it the lack of sleep?
Bring up the fact that she wanted to be like upstage House Hastings, kind of a thing.
Now, I distinctly remember you talking to me about how you wanted to show House Hastings that just by pushing their party towards the end didn't mean they got to finish the season, that you were going to throw another party bigger and wilder than anything they could dream of to show that you were really the powerhouse and they were nothings.
Some of the ladies start looking to her, looking back to you. Roll me wits and then you get a good memory bonus because you can lay out like the type of tea and type of cookies.
Can I get a bonus because I dropped the I was talking about how fancy the cookies were and it's all the rationing and stuff. So I'm throwing some swag.
Maybe if you were using an influence roll, but
wits, right, that's fair.
Not for a wits roll.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just 1 extra then?
2 extra.
2 extra.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 7. Double fives.
Double fives, yeah. And
Heck yeah.
she didn't roll great. Yeah,
Did it.
she kind of stutters and is like, well, and one of the ladies speaks up and goes, yeah, you were talking how it was too bad that House Hastings finishes the season and postponing their party is silly. And she kind of shoots that lady a look and she goes, oh, well, I might have said something along those lines. And, honestly, it would be fun to throw two parties. You're right. Like, and we could easily do it.
Well, to be fair, I don't want to put you in an awkward position, Juliana, if it would be too expensive for you.
Nonsense. No. It's of course it wouldn't. Mildred, darling, I do hope you're doing all right. Too expensive. That's silly. It was just a matter of logistics. I didn't want to
You just seemed so hesitant.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yes, of course we're doing a second party. We'll close the season. House Hastings won't get the last party. That's no. We will do that. We'll extend the season.
And this party too will be something to beat.
Oh, this is, as I say, it's a little...
You'll have to find out where Lady Erbane had her dress tailored.
Yeah. Some of the ladies are nodding, and she's just half glaring at you. Yes, of course.
Now, I shouldn't monopolize too much of your time. I'm very much looking forward to your party.
Yes, of course. We're excited to have you there.
Now, come along, Windslorp. I think I see your favorite food or something.
One of the 7 jugglers.
Ooh, I love food.
There's some juggling over there.
Ooh, I hope they're juggling something cool.
No, they never are. It's always something boring like sticks or swords or food.
No, if you guys peek back, she's furiously talking with the lady, and that one lady who made a little comment is just
which lady was that?
it was just one of the
fair
random lower houses, sort of, or trying to be a groupie.
Just an empathy. That's cool.
Yeah. She is not looking well. She's it's oh boy. It's not going well.
Good.
Yeah.
Is House Hastings at the party?
Yes. What's his name? Elland is here along with Vin.
Mm-hmm. Their house venture.
No, or that's venture.
Which also good.
And then House Hastings, yes. There is a female from House Hastings that's here. Her name is, you've seen her at a few parties. Her name is Kriya. She's been at a few parties before. She's a representative of House Hastings, and she's making the rounds and talking to people, and her dress is very nice, and in fact it's almost on par with Erbane's dress.
Now that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because didn't we assume that they postponed their party because of finances? Mm-hmm. What are Elland and where's Elland?
Yeah, Elland's here. Elland is wearing his usual wear, honestly, not overly fancy, fairly comfortable. And he's got a book tucked into one of the pockets and another book in hand. And he's sitting at a table with 3 other books. And yeah.
So I'm gonna wander over to Elland.
Yep. He sees you. Oh, hello, young Windslorp. Vin kind of eyes you a little bit.
I say, "Oh, I see you have more books with you."
Always good to read. Although they wouldn't let me into their the usual reading study for some reason. I thought that was kind of strange, but whatever.
Very strange indeed. Do you have any more interesting books?
Yeah, normally
I
quiet way.
I give him a wink.
Yeah. Not right now, but I'm hoping to get some more interesting books soon. Yes.
I did love that story that you had that I was able to read.
Yes, no, of course. I think there's going to be some more stories very soon. Some very good ones, I hope.
Oh, we lost him.
Oh no. Oh no, Em, we can hear you.
Oh wait. It just looks like we can't. What? No, we
Em,
can hear you.
Hear us? Oh, he can't hear us. Hello, Em. Em, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay.
We could hear you. You just kind of flipped for a second.
It hates everyone in all fairness.
I couldn't hear you guys for a sec. Anyways.
Oh, okay. We're glad you're back.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, he hopes, he says, I hope that we can have some more soon, but there's a few things I'm waiting on before we can do another book club meeting.
Oh, well, I'm looking forward to once we're able to have another book club meeting.
Yes.
I think it's sometimes fun to be able to rewrite books. Don't you?
Yeah. I do. Some of the stories I read, I wish had a bit of a different ending or a more interesting plot.
Me too. I really like when sometimes you can rewrite things that can cause some interesting things to happen. Like, people get excited, I like that.
Yes, he nods and agrees.
Where is Vin at that table? Sorry.
Vin is at the table. Yes, sorry, Vin is at the table.
Okay, I wander over and join them. Hello, Ellen, dear.
Mildred, darling.
Now, I don't believe
lovely as ever.
I don't believe we've been introduced to your friend.
I believe, yeah, you met her. Did you not meet her at the last party?
Well,
this is
not properly.
It's not Vin. It's
It's something. Villette.
Villette, yes. This is Lady Villette.
Lovely to meet you, dear. Properly this time. Without anybody losing track of things.
I sheepishly look over at her and say, and I stick my fingers together and I mumble under my breath, I'm really sorry for throwing the thing at you last time.
She smile. She does like a half smile and she's like, it's okay. She still has like a weird eye on you, though. Windslorp. She's kind of giving you a side eye.
I pull a rock out of my pocket and I hand it to her.
She just takes it and looks at it and then puts it in her pocket.
Yes. If an 8-year-old boy gives you a cool rock, what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah. She's accompanied by a there's like a large black dog, like a wolfhound, actually sitting like you didn't quite notice it at first, but like sitting under the table and kind of to the side.
Hey, Windslorp, where's your raccoon?
Yeah, where is your raccoon, Windslorp?
Oh, he's been climbing up around the ceiling. People haven't really been noticing him.
That's fair.
He's not causing too much of a ruckus, but he's around.
That's fair. Yeah, there's this big black wolfhound under the table, like half under the table, half under Villette's chair. Yeah, Windslorp, there's something off about the dog, and you think you know what it is, but you're not sure. But yeah, Alan kind of looks at you both and says, well, it was lovely to see you, but I'm sure you have other people to chat with, and I think I might ask the lovely lady Villette to dance. And he kind of motions his hand, and the two of them stand up and go off to dance.
Oh, how lovely. Enjoy yourselves.
Can I pet your dog?
Does the dog stay where it is?
Yeah, the dog stays there. The Villette says, just be gentle, kind of thing, if you want to pet him, sort of. Yeah.
Yes, perfect. I walk up to the dog and I whisper in its ear, "My, what a nice coat you have." I stroke its head softly. And I stare at
low
the eyes.
growls at you. Yeah, it stares you back in the eyes and does like a low growl.
Windslorp.
I say, I look back at you and then I look at the dog again. I'm like, interesting. Do you know any tricks? I go and I grab a little piece of meat off the table.
The dog has not like lost eye contact with you, and is just like got like not loud enough to like be heard outside of the table, but is guttural, like low growling at you.
Can I can I do any sort of like perception check on this dog?
Yeah, sure. Roll me a wits check with
observant, history buff. Any of those?
I'm going to give you... Yeah, I'll give you one for your observant good memory kind of thing. Mm-hmm. That might come into handy. Like, okay. Yeah.
Not well read?
No, I don't think anything... There wouldn't be much books on... Yeah.
Okay. It seems suspicious, and even if it's a regular dog, I'd like to know if I need to grab Windslorp away from him with, all my protective old lady strength.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6?
Yep.
Double 5s.
Double 5s. There is on double 5s, I'm going to say Windslorp.
Mm-hmm.
Can you roll me a spirit? Actually, you can choose this to be a spirit or a charm.
Okay.
And
they're both the same for me, so
yeah. So I'll call it a spirit, and I'll give you two bonus dice for things that you have. Yeah. And your difficulty is a 4 because she rolled double 5. No, your difficulty will be a 4. Yeah.
Okay, roll. I don't get any. There's no sort of bonuses or anything. Just the 3, hey.
The 3 plus 2 dice. Yeah, you do get 2 dice.
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
D6.
Oh, double 4s, you get it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's something, Mildred, there's something weird going on here, but you can't quite put your finger on it. It's just
Like,
not like it's
murdery
something weird's
weird?
going on here, but like you're not sure. The dog is not happy, but it's not gonna hurt Windslorp.
Okay. That's
you don't
1.
think. And Windslorp seems to be okay with this dog just growling at him, so it's not too bad.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I won't immediately step in then, but I am going to stay close and maybe kind of keep an eye on them, but also make sure that we're kind of not being bothered if he's going to be doing shenanigans.
Yeah.
I look the dog up and down. Is there any sign of the fur potentially being a little bit like tattered, or does the dog kind of have any signs of like strange wear to it?
Yes.
I put my face right beside the dog's ear, and I lean in and I say, "Who are you inside this? Who is in this vessel?" And then I take a step back and I stare the dog in the eyes.
The dog just like puts its head down, kind of thing, and just like stares at you. Like it's not making any sounds, but its teeth are bared at this point, and it's just staring at you.
Do Elend and Villette notice that he's still talking to the dog?
No, they're dancing and having fun. Like they're
not paying attention. Okay.
No.
I go and grab some cheese from the table, and then I come back. Then I sit down cross-legged in front of the dog with a plate full of cheese, and I place one piece of cheese in front of the dog, and I say, "You might mind your manners by having one of these. Maybe we can get to know one another."
The dog gets up and just walks away. Like it goes over to what looks like Ellen's steward, and like goes and just like kind of walks by him, and then him and the steward just kind of leave.
Leave where?
Like into this housekeeping steward's area or whatever. But yeah. It doesn't look back at you or anything. It just leaves.
Interesting. Am I able to go on a little adventure and wander around by myself? Mildred, may I? I must use the potty.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly where you plan on going, dear.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'll leave the dog alone. There's something very odd about that dog. I noticed that the fur was off, and I know. Don't ask me how I know this, but I know that something could be inside that dog.
Right.
Mildred.
Yes.
Roll me wits. You get +2 dice. Difficulty of 2.
Okay. So that's 7. I did it.
Holy
with extra.
You
Wait,
barely
right?
did it.
Well,
Yeah.
2, but I have a 6 too, right?
Yeah, you get a 6 as well. Windslorp is... You don't know if Windslorp knows, but you can assume that if there's something off about the dog and the fur's disheveled and Windslorp thinks there's something in it, again, you don't know whether, like, how much Windslorp knows or what Windslorp knows or what he thinks it is, but
Right.
it's fairly safe to assume you would think it's a Khandra. You've never necessarily heard of a Khandra taking the form of an animal, but you have met Khandras in the past. You have had dealings with Khandras because nobles use Khandras fairly often. Your family is not wealthy enough to necessarily have one yourselves,
No,
but you would have met one. Yeah.
Is it? I mean, other than the fact that it's a dog, like this would be a weird spot to have one, right? Like,
no, this wouldn't be too, like, Khandras are spies and like infiltrators. They can take on the bodies of like whatever they kill.
Right.
Like this is stuff you would know. Like Mildred would know.
But it's Eland and Villette, so there would be a level of.
So
I don't know if I'd go as far as like full on trust, but.
Khandras are bound by a contract.
Mm-hmm.
So Khandras, if this Khandra is contracted to Eland or Villette, then
it's assumed to be
theirs.
on our side.
Yeah, no, it's not even like if it's contract bound to them, it's not assumed to be on your side. I mean forced to be on your side. I mean,
because I assume that they are on my side.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, Windslorp.
Yes.
I think we should let the dog do what the dog is going to do.
Okay. I think, you know what? Clearly he did not want to have any cheese, so we'll let him go off.
I think we should let him find whatever it is that he's looking for.
Yes. I do think we should keep an eye out for anything that looks rather peculiar.
Agreed.
If we don't see the dog for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about things that are peculiar, Mildred, roll me a wits, just a straight wits, difficulty of 2.
Do I get more for being observant?
Yeah, I'll give you a bonus dice for your observancy. Difficulty of 2.
You don't ask.
Nope.
That's so annoying. Got like one of everything. I literally got one of every number. Come on, I gotta run.
That's a beautiful thing. Unfortunately, no.
In poker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else? It's dancing. There's people around. There's
there's people mingling, and like as I say,
a lady who should be poor in a very fancy dress.
Yeah, some of the back rooms are being used for other musicians or jugglers,
but not the library. That's interesting.
Yeah, Ellen specifically stated it, not the library that normally he sits in and rests.
That's intriguing.
Yeah, he was very confused by that, and that's interesting to you too, because you've sat there in the past and used that.
Yeah.
Roll me again wits. This time, actually no, because you figured it out on your own. You remember that room has quite a large door in it. You can assume that room goes into their like printing press area, basically. Yeah.
Like they have a bindery.
No, they're the money house. They print money here. Like they stamp the coins.
Oh, that's their mint.
Yeah, that's their mint.
Why would their mint be in their house?
It's in the basement. You're pinging. Is it because you can't hear us? Or because you can't talk? I see your hand going up. I'm going to stop this recording. And yeah, the mint, you can assume the mint is in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a secret that the mint's in the basement. Like there's a whole like carriage ramp to the basement and stuff, but it's like a big vault door almost that's in that library room, like little study nook that you sometimes go in because it's quiet in there because nobody really goes in there, and they sometimes have a guard in there, sometimes they don't, but yeah.
But yeah, weird that it's closed.
Yes.
Is there anything interesting going on right now in the party? Or is it really? Just, very loud for my poor old lady ears?
Yeah, no, it's loud. It looks like they're like, you can kind of see some mingling from House Erbane. The lady and lord are like talking. And then they're like talking to a few servants. So it seems like they're gonna do something. Maybe like it seems like they have more stuff up their sleeve almost, which you will probably draw people's attention for the next little while.
Okay. Yeah, let's Windslorp. I think it's getting.
Yeah, do you actually want to go on an adventure?
Well, I was going to say it all subtle and sneaky. Let's check out the library.
Yay! I whistle and my raccoon comes running towards me.
Yeah, I was going to ask where he was.
Oh, he was just going and stealing things.
Of course. Did he get anything interesting?
No. Well, let's see. What'd you get, buddy? Got some bird bones.
Probably snacks.
Yeah, he's got some like snacks and some bones and random things, and yeah.
Could I roll to see if he got anything of value?
Yeah, sure. Roll. I don't know what this would be. Spirit? I think spirit's like kind of the catch-all, like fate. So roll spirit. Sure.
Yeah, it's like a luck thing.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Does he get a bonus for it being such a glitzy party?
Yeah, sure. You get an extra.
Yes. You gotta ask, man.
Nice. It's true. So how many do I get for a bonus?
1 dice.
4d6.
So that's 4d6. Nope.
That's too bad.
No, nothing.
No doubles. Yeah, no, he has like some buttons and some random bits and bobs and things. And
that's fair.
He's pretty happy with it. I mean, an 8-year-old boy is probably pretty happy with it too. So,
oh, look at this button!
Yeah. Yeah, you
I'm
guys
gonna make a hat with these.
can make your way to the study or little nook library. And
can the raccoon be used as like a scout in any capacity? Like
yeah,
if
he
we
can
know
scout
that
on ahead.
But
I was going to say that the party, to your suspicion, the something like big is happening in the grand hall, and you see people like move there, so the halls are pretty empty, and you guys can make it to that room uninterrupted. It like even the guards there wasn't. You had only seen one guard in this house, which again is odd that they have so little guards. But yeah, even the guard that was stationed on that room, you can see him like walk away to go look at the grand hall. And
it's like boring party nonsense. I'm not interested.
I mean, you don't know what it is, but the crowd is oohing and awing at something. It's they're doing something extravagant and
okay. Boring party stuff. That's fine.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I know.
I want to have FOMO.
Everyone got a pony. It's just you had to be there.
A real Oprah story.
Yeah. You guys missed it. They ran out of ponies. I'm sorry. No, you guys can make it into the little study nook library. And
I've been in here before. Is it looking normal?
I was about to say you immediately know. No. That's good. I'm glad that that is the right instinct. You immediately notice that there are dents and like crack marks around the door and the wall around the door.
Like somebody trying to get in or out?
Like someone hammered something against this door and wall extremely hard. The door is like not fully on its hinges. Like the door is loose, like a little bit loose and weird.
Like open?
Like if you pulled at it, it would open.
Are we talking like battering ram or like bar fight?
You're a Mistborn, so I'm not gonna make you like someone used steel pushing.
Oh, okay.
And hit this stone door with something like probably something hefty. Yeah.
Okay. So battering ram style.
Yeah.
Well, just if it's all smashed up, figuring out what direction it's going.
Yeah, I guess steel pushing, or potentially it could have been a
pewter
burner, or two pewter burners, like hitting it hard,
right.
Yeah.
Somebody was burning metals and smashed into it.
Yeah, someone was doing things here.
Is the rest of the library? Is it just the door? Is the rest of the library
just the door? The rest of the library looks fine.
Okay. Can we see in it all?
Yeah, it's just a little hallway down some stairs.
Okay. Kind of like push Windslorp a little bit behind me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say push him down the stairs first.
No.
I was really excited for that. No,
we've been over this. I am not going to push you off of a cliff, Windslorp.
Please don't.
He's young. He'll bounce.
Is the raccoon like going ahead of us, Windslorp, or is it with you? What do you want it to be? Because I'm sort of pushing you behind me because obviously something big went in there and we don't know if it's still in there.
Right. Since animals have better senses than humans?
Oh yeah.
And do I notice anything about the demeanor of my raccoon?
Your raccoon seems fairly chill. Same as always. It's intrigued to go down into the blood. You have a mischievous little raccoon. It's intrigued to go down the obviously secret tunnel. Or not like secret tunnel.
It is not concerned about any boogeyman.
No.
All right. No. Okay. Is it lit?
Yes, it is.
Regular old hallway. And I wouldn't have ever been in there before.
Like stairs down. No, you would have never been out. Like,
okay.
Sorry, not like hallway width, but it's just stairs going down to the basement.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I look over at you and I say, "Well, my raccoon seems to be okay with this, so I'm going down whether you want me to or not."
She pulls out her flask from her knitting bag, takes a little swig. All right, let's go. Not the Mistborn vial, just the alcohol.
Ooh, okay.
But also maybe palms the Mistborn vial for.
That's fair. Smart. Yeah, you guys get down to the bottom of the stairs. You can like peek out from the bottom of the stairs, and you see it's lit. There's nobody in here.
Like for sure.
You can, yeah, you don't see anyone around. You can do it.
Us not seeing anybody around and there being nobody in there.
Do a spirit check. Actually, I just watched a thing on DMs are supposed to make you do a check whether there's things in a room or not. It helps tension. I really, I just...
Ian, let me loot the room.
Yeah, that's fair. No, yeah, do a spirit check.
Okay. Can I get observant?
Yeah, observant, and I'll give you a bonus for the raccoon.
Yeah.
Because he's helping you guys. And I'll give you a bonus because Windslorp would help you as well.
Okay.
Because Windslorp has eyes.
Brings me up to 6.
I have 2 of them.
Can I get an extra dice for the extra eye?
No, unfortunately, they work as a pair.
Okay.
Double 3s
with a 6.
You don't see anyone in the room.
Okay.
However, you can hear the machines, the like printing machines running in the like a room adjacent, and you can hear some like you would assume that there's probably people in that room running the machines because they can't run on their own.
Okay, but that room is closed.
Yeah, that room's closed, but they seem to be running. Like you can just hear like stamp, 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 stamp. Like they're running pretty quick.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any idea if that's normal or not, though, right?
No, you have no idea.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know how fast you print.
Yeah, that's true. You don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's a weird specific thing. Unless I would know it from my being well read, but like, am I going to?
Yeah. The only thing I was trying to think is like, would you know it's fast or slow? Is because like again, you're just hearing stamp, 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 and you don't know if that's even slow.
Right.
Because it could be slow. It could supposed to be like stamp, 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 stamp.
Right. Like, yeah. So it's going, and there's probably people running it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But that's closed off. Is there any like the door was off its hinges? What's going on in here?
Yeah, in here there's pallets of like raw material and pallets of like stamped coinage and stuff, and there's a lot of pallets of stamped coinage. If you investigate the coins, a lot of it is all high currency or higher currency coins. There's very little low currency coins stamped.
Now that seems weird.
Interesting. That's off. That's super off.
Yeah.
Is there, but like, why was somebody? Where else does is this this room and then the one that they're working in?
Yeah. If like looking around, there's like a room that there's clearly the machines are in. And then there's like a big door that clearly goes to where carriages could like back up and be loaded and then drive off.
How's that door?
It looks fine. Yeah.
Okay, so where'd the smashy guys go? Why didn't they take the monies?
Do you want to do like a deep inspection on this room?
Yeah, I want to know that I'm not in the middle of a trap. Should I take using my
Use wit.
Mistborn abilities help?
Yes. If
Yeah,
you
let's
take
do
your
that.
Mistborn vial and then start burning copper so you hide yourself, and then burn.
This is getting too.
Yeah, burn. What would it be?
adjacent.
Tin, so you can see and hear better. Yeah,
we're doing that.
Yes. Okay. And then so you're rolling. So that's wits plus you get +3 for your tin, +1 for observant. So that's 9. +1 because you know something's clearly off here, so that's 10 dice.
Nothing for having Windslorp and Raccoon.
Oh yeah, you get Windslorp and Raccoon, so that's 2 more dice, so that's 12 dice. So when you go over 10 dice, you only roll 10 dice, and anything over that counts as 6s. So you have 2 guaranteed 6s, and then you have 10 dice.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
5s. Like 4 of
and
them.
3 6s. Yeah. Do you want to take an extra action with your 6s, or would you like to just blow this out of the park?
Like what? I'm trying to think what actions wouldn't.
So an extra action you could take is get the F out of there quickly.
Right.
Unseen, unheard. An extra action you could take is storm the printing room, and surprise whoever's in there. An extra action you could take is
would listening at the door be an extra action?
No, because you're already listening with
right. That's sort of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. An extra action could be trash this room, or go out the door, because again, first is ditch and go back up the stairs and no one's the wiser. Second is attack the people in the printing room.
Right.
Third would be trash this room. Fourth extra action could be something along the lines of go out the carriage doors and off into the night.
Yeah. No, I think I just want to throw it all into the learning.
Okay.
Because I don't think I want to go in without knowing what's in there. That seems dumb.
No, that's fair. Yeah, you basically looking around, there was clearly a fight here. There's some blood splattered that's tried to be cleaned a little bit. There's clearly there was a fight, and it was big, very violent. There's a lot of blood splattered around here. And you hear in the printing room, you hear someone say, all presses running full speed all the time, high currency only. I'm going to go check how much we have out there. Just keep everything running. And you hear the door starting to open.
Okay, we're going to
smash it down. Or don't.
No, because I don't know if they're on our side or not. I assume not, but is that a safe assumption?
I don't know.
Windslorp, is it a safe assumption that we just need to fight, or do we hide? Do we fight or hide?
So since I am, an orphaned child of, high value, who's got can't remember a lot of things. Is there any way I could roll for an intuition check? So I can go with my gut. So I can go with a gut feeling.
Yeah. Roll wits, and you get you'd get 2 bonus dice for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Difficulty
6.
Difficulty of 3. Yeah.
Smashed it.
Double
Wait.
2s.
No.
And triple 6s.
Don't. Yeah, but 6s only count as bonus.
Oh,
I know.
However,
that's such a frustrating roll.
So, it is. So here's the thing: when you fail a difficulty roll, like if I state what the difficulty is and you fail it, you fail it by degrees. So because you hit 2s, which is 1 degree lower than 3s, and then you got 6s, which bumps. So you mitigate your fail by quite a bit.
Yes.
So your intuition is telling you like you have to do something. Like you're currently 2 random people standing in a vault.
We're not supposed to
that just got attacked. Like whether they're on your side or not, they're not going to be happy. Like they're on not high alert, but they're on alert already. Your intuition is telling you get out of there or shut them down, like, or make it so they don't remember you, kind of thing. Like you need to do one of those 2 things, because that door is opening and whoever's on the other side of that door will see you, and you are getting seen. So either they see someone running out of here or they see someone punching them in the face.
Oh, did we lose M?
M, did you hear that? Sorry.
I heard the tail end of it.
Okay,
it cut out right really at the quick, beginning and then right repeat. At the end.
Oh no.
Yeah, your intuition says the person's opening the door. You're going to be seen. Whether you're seen as like 2 blobs running up the stairs, or whether you're seen as the people punching whoever opens this door in the face. It's one of those 2 things.
Question, you said there was a ton of pallets. Can we avoid being seen if I'm Mistborn fast?
No.
If we just duck behind one of them with my Mistborn metal burning?
You're not quite fast enough to do that. Like you're because currently your role was to like scour this area and look at things. So you were in the process. If you had to use an extra action to get out of here, you would have been fine.
Well, yeah.
But but you're currently like looking at things, and you have. Yeah,
I'm just
I've got an idea.
Think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I quickly look at Mildred, and I start yelling to my raccoon, "Raccoon, why did you run down here? Come back!" And then I look at you and I like clench my teeth and like make a really stern face. And then I start
a stern face back at you. Windslorp, you can't just run off like this.
A random person opens the door, like as they were opening the door, and they're like, "You shouldn't be here. What are you doing down here?"
I'm so sorry. I'm still all tinned and stuff, right?
Yes.
What am I looking at?
It's just like a servant, kind of like not like it would be an upper level servant, so like semi nobility or something, like similar to a guard kind of level of, probably a little bit higher than a guard status wise because they're working the mint.
But like, it's not somebody who.
No, they're not like a big
people and took over.
No, it's
these are the
someone.
Actual people.
It's just a worker, and they're like, "Oi, what? Like, nobody's supposed to be down here."
I'm so sorry. My ward, his pet, they just ran off, and I'm so sorry.
I boot it between the guy's legs, about falling behind my raccoon.
Windslorp, dear! And I push after him.
Roll charm. Are you using any? Are you trying to soothe or riot him?
Yeah,
with your
we're trying to soothe.
Okay.
We're trying to avoid a fight, but get all the information. So we're be soothing. We're gonna be pushing as much silly old lady just trying to chase her kid energy. Crotchety,
so that'll be
dainty,
charm,
unobtrusive. I'm all of those things.
+3 for your soothing.
Can I? Okay.
+1 for Windslorp and the raccoon's help against, and it'll be a opposing roll. So he's gonna roll.
Can I get an extra for having such a shit physique? So I don't look threatening.
Yeah, I'll give you an extra one for that.
So that's
9 dice.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, you have the unobtrusive is that's your physique. Yep. No, you're good.
Okay.
9 dice.
4s.
Double 4s and a 5. Okay. So how opposed rolls go is you get to use. So you technically you have double 4s, double 1s.
Right.
So you have 3 sets of doubles. So when we start going opposed, it's you check doubles and then you check like the next set of doubles and the next set of doubles, and you kind of go back and forth battling until you run out.
Right.
So yeah, he's gonna look at you guys and he's gonna just say, "Oh well," and you can tell he's like, just get out of here. Just don't just get out of here. And he's like shooing you out of here.
We just pushed past him though, right?
Did you push past him into the minting press?
That was the raccoon ran. Windslorp ran through his legs, past his legs, and I pushed past him to follow Windslorp.
Yeah, he tries and grabs you guys and tries to pull you back and be like, get out. Grab your animal, go. Nobody's supposed to be in here.
Just ever so subtly pewter so he can't.
Yeah, you can.
Not enough that it feels weird, but
yeah.
You're like, wait, this is a strong old lady.
Wiry.
Yeah, he's like, look, you cannot be here.
Does the inside look normal?
The printing presses are spitting out money.
But
there's workers just scooping it into bins and hurriedly stacking it and palleting it.
Nothing. It's regular workers. The only weirdness is the speed and the high currency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, I sort of gather Windslorp and reckon I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over them. Windslorp, you cannot just run off like that. We have to get back out of here. We're not allowed to be in here. Come on.
Yeah,
still
the person's pulling you too and shoving you towards the stairs and just shoves you up the stairs and is like, don't, just get out of here.
We comply.
Yeah.
Can we and sort of sneak our way back to the party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's like, oh my goodness, that was amazing. I can't believe I saw that. It was the amount of, oh my goodness, wow. How did they do that? Just holy wow.
We're kind of sneaking in behind. They all got ponies. Can I? Where's Eland and Villette?
They're back at a table, and they're both
there?
just. No, the dog is not there. They're both just like, the looks on their faces is like, holy smokes, we just witnessed something amazing.
Let's go join our friends, Windslorp.
Yes, I would like to ask them about their, I finger quotes, dog.
Well, they might like to ask us how we enjoyed the show.
Mm-hmm. I think they might want to know about our. We probably have very interesting things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can meet up with them. They wave at you as you come over. Hello. That was Ellen. Ellen is just like, that was incredible. Did you see, like, just whole is. He's absolutely lost for words.
Yes, I did see something rather incredible.
Villette kind of
significantly.
Villette and Ellen, both of them kind of like still obviously like enthused over what they just saw, but both of them start shifting their attention to you.
I look over at them and I say, with just like a deadpan thing, I didn't see anything. Can you tell me what I missed? It's just like a dumb grin on my face.
They both look at you, and then they look back at Mildred, and they're like, it was. Ellen's like, I can't even describe it. I don't know where to begin. There was allomancers, and they were manipulating, like throwing things back and forth. I don't. Incredible.
I went to the library.
Ellen turns. And Villette like fully shifts in her seat.
I'm like, there's nobody nearby, right?
No, not really. And the crowd's still like in awe and
we're
like
not worried about being overheard at all.
Not at the moment, unless someone is burning tin.
But am I still burning copper?
You are burning copper, but that's not going to affect. I mean, if you want to be burning copper, it's burning copper, but it's not going to affect someone else hearing this conversation.
Right.
So I crawl over to Ellen and I whisper in his ear, I have a fun story that I'd like to write down that maybe I can tell you about.
He hands you a little pen and like a little ink pen and some paper.
May I borrow your book, please?
He passes you a book.
I pop the paper down in the book and I start writing about what we saw in the library.
In the library. Okay.
Yeah, and I look over at Mildred and I say, would you like to tell them as well about this fun story? And then I look over at Villette and I just smile. And then I look back down and I keep writing.
Are you trying to get me to tell them a different thing or the same thing? Or are you writing a different thing?
I'm writing down exactly what happened in the library, and I'm trying to persuade you to misdirect a little bit, so just in case there is, because there has been people doing allomancy, somebody could be burning tin. Yeah. So I want to make sure that nobody hears anything so misleading. So It's like, I'm alluding to the fact that like, oh, maybe we just read a nice story. Maybe you read me a nice story in the library or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell some kind of tale. You don't need to tell a tale right now. That's fine.
Yeah.
I kind of we'll.
I look over at you and I show you my handwriting of the story that I wrote, and I kind of cock my head a little bit and look at it, and then look back at you.
But yes, I don't think you left anything out. No.
So I close the book and
because
hand
he
it back.
wouldn't have known all what I saw. Because he didn't. I was the one that was seeing all the blood splatters and things.
Yeah, but you probably somewhat pointed them out to him, did you?
Yeah,
not?
probably. I mean, yeah.
Okay. I'm not that unperceptive.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. We'll point a few spots and be like, "You missed that, dear."
Yes. And so, and then I hand the book back to Elend, and then I look at you.
He takes it and just kind of he
I'll give him a minute to sort of read it.
Yeah, he now
Villette, dear, wherever did your dog go? Such a lovely creature.
She looks at you too. Yeah, I got him the other day. Ellen says I should have a pet to keep me safe around the house, and if I go out on a walk or something. But again, we all know that the rebel threat is gone, so I don't know why. But it helps keep Ellen happy, and it's so nice to have a companion around.
I look at Villette and I grimace a little bit and I say, "How old is your dog?"
Oh, I don't know. I just got him the other day from just down the way there. He seems like he could. It seems almost as though I could speak with him. Roll me a influence. Yeah, because you're trying to influence. Yeah. Do I get any bonuses? Do I get any bonuses of it coming off as it being a shock that I'm actually asking questions and you can get an extra bonus dice for that. She's gonna get just hello. Okay. Yeah. 66. Oops, I did that in the wrong one. That's okay. No doubles other than sixes. Why are you like this?
Wrong page.
Brutal. Yeah, you kind of look at her and she just looks back at you. How do I do this? She just looks you dead in the eye and she says, "Do you really want to discuss what's going on here? Because I know what's going on here." And looks you dead in the eye. And I cock my head to the side and I say, "This wouldn't be my first time dealing with situations like this. Would you like to go for a walk?" She looks and she goes. She looks at Ellen and she says, "Sure," and stands up and she'll leave with you. Perfect. Are we able to? Are we able to go for a walk in a garden where there's no one around? Yeah, you can go for a walk in the courtyard or something. Perfect. Yeah. So I'm walking with her, and I look up at her and I say, "Your dog is a conjure, isn't it?" And so are you.
I don't respond to that, but I say, interesting.
She just stares at you. She's like, you wanted to talk about this.
Perfect. So what is the situation? What is the situation with your Khandra? And are you familiar with what has been going on in the house recently?
She just looks at you. She goes, it was she just kind of she's like, I don't know if I need to tell you exactly the details of the contract with my Khandra. As a Khandra, you should know better, but yourself that the contracts are personal matters. But I don't know what's going on in this house. Enlighten me.
There's signs of struggles down in the library, and they are printing money like mad right now.
I did hear a rumor that one of the, and she kind of goes quiet, like even quieter, so like someone with tin wouldn't be able to hear for sure. Mm-hmm. She's like, one of the cells might have stolen some plates, like some printing plates.
Interesting. Do we know where this money is being sent to? Have you heard any rumors of that?
She just kind of like, she's got no idea.
I look at her and I say, "Can I trust you with some sensitive information?"
Yes. Why would she say no?
Yeah. I just checking, right? I say, I tell her, I don't know if you know much of my history, but I do have ties with the Erikell family. This, as you know, this isn't my body. I am a Khandra. This is not my body. And I would like for you to be able to, if you have any sort of connection to the Erikell family, because I've lost it, help connect me back with somebody so that we can get to the bottom of the transactions that are going on in this situation, because since war is seemingly about to happen because of all the civil unrest that is going on, being able to find a way to weasel my way into the house that is controlling not only the army, because
their weapons manufacturing house.
Erikell is suffering currently. We need to gain control of the weapon manufacturing house.
Then she's like, I will look into some things and we will send a messenger your way.
Thank you. This can't be this. I will trust that you will say nothing to anyone other than Elend. Yes?
Yes. And we'll pivot back to Elend and Mildred, who know nothing of this conversation.
Thank you.
And
nothing. Not even that you snubbed me and saying only Elend, not even Mildred. Come on now.
And Elend quickly scans over the document and he just looks at you white as a ghost. He's like,
I continue knitting my sock.
This is correct?
Oh, yes.
He goes, then we have a lot to do. And he just kind of gets up and he's like, I will send a letter And
Let me know where to
leaves.
start.
Yeah, he leaves. Oh, we're losing M. No. I'm going to stop. And we're back. Ellen basically says, if this is true, I got to go. I'll send you a letter. And run. Like, not runs, but like he quickly leaves the premises and like meets back up with Villette outside, and they leave. You guys can leave as well, but as the party's still in full swing. You'll get a letter the next day from Ellen, encoded. That letter basically says, if the from what we've gathered, a crew took plates from the printing, like a set of plates from the printing press, in the hopes of of basically printing their own money and handing it out to the rebellion, which will do two things. He's like, this, I've just been informed of this sort of stuff. Basically, this will give the rebellion some money to spend right now, and then two, they'll start ramping up printing, and this will overinflate and devalue money, which will destabilize the economy. Ellen's like, I suggest buying goods and things now.
Stockpiling.
About to be useless.
Yeah.
So let's go to Costco and let's get like 5 bulk packs of toilet paper right now.
Yeah.
And all the Lysol wipes. And sorry, is this too real?
It hurts.
Bags
he goes,
of sugar, bags of flour.
Yeah, especially because House Erbane. If House Erbane is printing money like you say they are in high currencies, it means House Erbane basically knows they're about to be killed for this. And they threw one last hurrah with all of the money, and they're about to flood the market with money too, because they don't care anymore. So like, shit is hitting the fan hard. It's
hence the lack of security and etc. Because they're like, well, we're dead anyway. Why spend the money on that when we can buy booze? Yeah.
They're just nobody's gonna. So Ellen's like, I suggest buying, ATM medals, like weapons,
just full
like
stockpiling,
food, stockpile literally everything you can, because money's going to be worthless and goods are going to be valuable.
I go full prepper.
Right. Absolutely.
So, that's fun facts.
Yeah. So I obviously I where are we? Right now,
you guys are in your house. You guys, this is the next day. You guys are at home. Yeah.
So I wander into Mildred's room with her favorite biscuits and tea and stuff, and I place them at her bedside table, and I sit down. I'm not looking at her, and I just drop my head a bit, and I say,
"What's wrong?"
I said, I have to tell you something. I've been holding this back from you for a while, and as I look over at you, I have the darkest look in my eyes, and I say, we have to do something that I don't think you're going to like very much.
Well, tell me what it is and we'll find out.
So obviously you could tell there was something was up with me having the perception that I did of that animal.
Yes.
The time is now for me to reveal the secret. I am a Khandra, and I have heavy ties with the Erikell family.
Define ties.
This body is one of this body is royalty. I am if I am seen by any of the heads of the Erikeller family, they will recognize me instantly. We need to use this for our advantage. I'm
going to stop you right there. 2 questions. How did this little boy die? And who holds your contract?
He went missing. It's been a very long time, and you have no worry of who holds my contract. Trust me on this. You have no worry of who holds my contract.
Can I
my main goal. You don't need to. I will tell you everything. My main goal.
Can I trust what he's saying?
You are welcome to make a perception check. Yes.
Yeah.
Do a.
This would sort of put everything on its head. Of like.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Windslorp?
Yeah.
Well, right. Like I've trusted a little 8-year-old boy.
Yeah. Do a wits.
This is a conjure. That's a different.
Do a wits check. You can get a +1 for history, +1 for observant good memory.
7.
Yeah. So 7. I'm gonna say because he is being truthful to you, it's a difficulty of 2. No, it's a conjure. So like,
I'm suspicious.
You would be suspicious. Yeah, difficulty of 2.
I did it with a ton of 6s.
Double 4s and all the 6s. Perfect. Yeah, you can. I mean, you'll never ever be 110% sure. Yeah. Obviously, like no offense to Windslorp, but like
I'm a chondro. What can you do? I'm a rat.
You're as sure as you can be that Windslorp isn't lying to you currently.
Okay, and that. Okay.
Yeah.
I let you sleep in my house.
Again,
conjures aren't.
It's the lying. It's not the conjure.
Yeah, the lying is the thing.
I know. Okay, listen. I never lied to you. I just told you I had secrets and that you weren't ready to hear them yet.
You did tell me that. You also told me you were an 8-year-old boy named Windslorp.
Yes.
You're not an 8-year-old boy. Are you Windslorp? Or is that the boy's name? Is that the body's name or your name?
Windslorp is a pseudonym that I've been using.
Not even the body's name then.
This is not the body's name.
What's the body's name?
Charleston Erikeller.
Does that name ring a bell for me?
Yeah, there was a little boy that went missing a few years back. It would have been one of the Erikellers. You probably, honestly, looking at him now, you probably like recognize him because you would have met the little boy at a party or something. But like again, right. It was a few years back, and like I assume Windslorp has like cut his hair a little differently, and like conjure can move the bones around a little bit. Like the face shape isn't quite the same.
Right.
Like they can be close, but not quite. They have a little bit of control. So yeah, Windslorp probably has edited it so it's not immediately visible. However, yeah, looking at him and like with him saying that, you're like, yeah, there was a little boy that went missing a few years back, and he probably would have been the eldest son of the Erikeller family, or Erikeller family.
Yeah.
Right. So,
yeah,
I am very old. I've been around for a very long time. my contract was with someone who was trying to undermine. He was very close to the arms, the Lord Ruler's personal arms dealer. That's how I was able to get in contact and know who Charleston was. I've been around in this family for quite some time. There has been a bloodline that has been trying to cause a massive upheaval within this system, and I had been contracted with that family for years and years and years, and they finally ended up getting caught and executed.
So
I had to get out of there, but I am 100% on your side, and I know that family so well.
So you were in contract with the Lord Ruler's arms dealer?
A bloodline that was very close to the Lord Ruler's personal arms dealer. That was traitors to that family.
Okay.
This
is a lot to take in.
This is why I couldn't. This is why I couldn't tell you earlier. After
it could have been a lot to take in. Then it's a lot to take in now.
Yes, this is the right time to talk about this, though. I've talked with Elland, and they're finding me contacts so that I can get
Vin, not Ellen.
Villette.
Yeah, sorry. I talked with Villette, and she has relayed the information, I assume, to Elland. And they will be trying to find a contact for me, for the Erikell family, and I need you to understand that this is the situation, and I need you to understand the gravity of this situation, and I need you to be able to act. I need you to be able to act with this, so that I can then.
I understand your body's valuable. That's important. We'll get to that. Do you have a contract now? Then.
No,
Condra have to have a contract.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Oh, God.
With who?
RD's character.
Yeah. or actually, yeah, because.
What about with the raccoon?
Oh wait, actually, I kind of. You know what? I think I'm gonna. The funny thing about me. Oh no, that wouldn't work out. That wouldn't work out. No, yeah, we'll do it with RD's character. I was gonna say with Ellen, but that doesn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense.
No,
Mm-hmm.
No.
And it can't be with the raccoon because that would be funny.
Yeah, raccoons are. Yeah, it needs to be a sentient creature.
Right.
Come on, it's a very smart raccoon.
It is a very lovely raccoon. The twist is the raccoon is not a Condra. Although we had debated if one of the other characters might have played the raccoon as a Condra. So someone was talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But my contract is with RD's character. Let's make it safe that way.
Yeah.
Oh, I am going to have a talk with her. She's holding out on me.
Well, it's to be expected. This was a lot, and I was expecting that this conversation would come up more organically than it has. But we're here now, so we need to act. This is the time for action. The economy is about to collapse. If I can be the estranged child that was presumed dead that is now found and is able to get back into the family, you know what this means. I will very easily be able to take control of the Erikeller family.
Yeah, I'm going to have to write some notes. I wonder if she wants to come over for tea.
Yes. So, Mildred, we need to come up with a plan, and I need you.
I'm halfway there. I can get you into that house. It's fine.
Perfect. So and the thing that you're not going to like about this is I'm going to have to kill people, and you're going to have to help me cover this up.
I'm a Mistborn. You knew that.
Yes.
You killing people, the thing I'm not going to like just depends on who they are and why you're killing them.
Yes.
And what happens to their bodies afterwards.
And also that.
Yes. Yes. The reason that I'm saying this is I don't want to put you in danger in this type of situation, because this particular situation, having me killing people in the Erikeller family, is a very, very dangerous situation, having you tied with me, and I need you to know the gravity of this.
Mm-hmm.
I know that family inside and out. I can give you as much intel as you need into that family, but
yes, we will have to tread carefully.
We will have to tread very carefully.
Excellent. On that note, I think we're going to end the session there, because this has been a long session and it is quite late.
Yes.
As much as I enjoy the back and forth, and I don't want to stop it.
Yeah.
It is late, and
yes.
I think we're not going to make the plan tonight.
yeah. That's a good stopping point. We covered a lot of ground in this session. Lots of things are happening. Yeah, the game is afoot, as they say. Yeah. So, I was Ian, the narrator.
I was Mildred Hofquarter.
I was Windslorp, the Condra.
Excellent.
But not really Windslorp.
Excellent. And we are sponsored by nobody. Signing off.